Wow. It is being reported that Brock Purdy will miss the next 2 to 5 weeks with a turf toe variant. This is according to Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network. So Brock Purdy will be out Sunday versus the Saints and week 3 against the Arizona Cardinals at the minimum. He could potentially miss more time depending on how his recovery goes from this injury. So obviously we knew that Brock Purdy got banged up. He had the shoulder injury. It was his non-throwing shoulder. And then he also suffered this toe injury, what was reported to be more severe than the shoulder injury. Shanahan spoke to reporters on Monday and said that it wasn't turf toe. But then after further evaluation, Shanahan basically came back and said, well, it's technically turf toe. It's not typically where turf toe injuries occur on the toe or the foot, but it is a variant of turf toe, which is not good because turf toe is, number one, very painful. There are lengthy recovery times with turf toe. Um, and the 49ers have already lost George Kittle for the next 4 games. He was placed on injured reserve with a hamstring injury, and now they're going to be without Brock Purdy for at least the next 2 games, potentially even longer. Again, the determining factor will be his recovery and how things go with that. So it's not even week 2 yet, and you know, 2 of the arguably best players on offense are hurt and will be out multiple weeks, which means Mac Jones will be in line to start for the 49ers for at least the next 2 games. Look, they signed Mac Jones to be a guy that can come in if Brock Purdy were to go down and potentially win them a couple games. I think Mac Jones is capable of doing that. I think the 49ers should absolutely still be able to beat the Saints Sunday. I don't know about the Cardinals game. I mean, I think that game is going to be a pretty tough game and a competitive game, even with Brock Purdy and George Kittle playing. But knowing that both of those guys are out, my confidence level has definitely decreased going into the Cardinals game. So, I mean, obviously, we just got to hope that Purdy's able to play week 4 against the Jaguars. I mean, again, 2 to 5 weeks is a pretty big gap. Who knows how long it's going to take for Purdy to come back from the injury? It's just terrible, terrible news for the 49ers, and we're not even at week 2 yet. So, um, yeah, I mean, year after year, this team gets banged up. Year after year, there's an injury bug that surrounds this team, and 2025 is off to a familiar start with some of these injuries. So, not good. I mean, this completely killed my entire vibe for this week. It's going to kill my entire vibe going into Sunday. You know, it's hard for me to watch 49er games without Brock Purdy playing. Um, I mean, it's just going to look like a completely different football team for the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, not good. Um, obviously, I'm going to watch the game on Sunday, but it sucks. I mean, it's one of those things that again just kind of kills the entire vibe of the team. I feel like there was a sense of momentum coming off of that Seahawks win, and now with Kittle and Purdy set to be out for multiple weeks, it's just the ultimate momentum killer. So, gotta hope that Mac Jones can come in, win us a couple games down the stretch while Purdy misses time. Got to hope that Purdy recovers fine and that he's only out for these next 2 games and he's able to return week 4 against the Jaguars. But again, he could miss extended time. I mean, this recovery time is 2 to 5 weeks. So he could miss up to 5 games with this injury. Yeah, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I don't think he's going to miss 5 games because I didn't even think he was going to miss a single game. It's just going to come down to, how the recovery goes and things like that. So 49ers did bring in Mike White, the veteran quarterback, for a workout. Obviously they don't have a backup quarterback with Purdy going down. Um, yeah, man, I don't know. Um, I don't know if they're going to sign Mike White. Um, it's just unfortunate. So I'm sure they're going to sign another quarterback to back up Mac Jones, and then yeah, I mean, you just got to hope that Mac Jones don't get hurt at this point. But with the way the 49ers year after year get banged up, um, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope Mac Jones stays healthy while Purdy's out because I do think he is a serviceable quarterback too, and can definitely win this team a couple games down the stretch. But um, yeah, I mean, injuries are a part of football. For whatever reason, this team gets banged up more than any freaking team in the NFL. And I'm concerned moving forward. And I will be concerned for the majority of the 2025 season, just given how quickly it took this team to get banged up and how quickly it took for multiple, star players on this team to go down for multiple weeks. So next man up, I guess. It's asinine to me how often this team gets hurt, but what are you gonna do? You just gotta move past it and hope that they return, as quick as possible. So again, Purdy will miss the next 2 to 5 weeks. It's a turf toe variant. It was initially reported that it wasn't turf toe, but a couple days later, it is a form of turf toe. So not good. This kills the momentum of the team. You just got to hope that Mac Jones can string together a couple wins while Purdy is out, and that they come back healthy, and that in the midst of these guys recovering, there isn't any more star players, going down with injuries. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Yeah, as always, go Niners. See you guys in the next one.